Hey everyone, this is SGO Play. Before we start off, I'd like to thank you all for watching my content, and all I ask is you subscribe to watch more of my content so I can create even more content. Before we start off, and that's about it for now. That's actually the first time I've done the intro off the top of the dome. I just thought to myself before I press record, let's see how much of the intro I can get off the top of my head. So it's not quite all of it, but either way. Hey everyone, I have I regret to inform you that there's not going to be any new Why You Should Try Division 2 episodes for a little bit, as due to technical difficulties, my PC has stopped connecting to the internet entirely. Like, there's multiple Wi-Fi signals in our neighborhood, and it's not picking up anything, and it doesn't even pick up my phone's hotspot. So I don't know what's going on with it right now. So I just have it disconnected. Everything's unplugged for right now. Um, so I won't be able to upload on YouTube for a bit. But if you're a supporter and you've loved my content, as you know, I have all three of the Fable games, the replay series. I believe the finales are going to be next weekend, if memory serves me right. They should be scheduled for next weekend. So the Fable 1 finale will be wrapping up next weekend. I believe that's also the Fable 2 finale. I don't quite remember. I haven't been able to look at my YouTube page properly. Like I said, PC's down. Anyways, so I'm asking for more of your support. If you see any of my videos, even including this one, like, share it, comment. I'd like to see when I get back, because I'm hoping by the time I have the money to fix this problem, that I'll be able to actually get the software and hardware I need to do proper videos. Because I would like to do videos, like how nothing but skills and road gold and all of them can just have their clip playing and then they can just have a voiceover. It's easy, I know, but unfortunately, I don't have the actual microphone and headset to do it. As you guys might know, this is literally how I give you guys the content. That's it. And as you guys know, I usually have a script and whatnot. I do apologize if you're looking forward to another episode. Um, but again, I'm asking you, what would you like to see? More gear, more brand sets. I'll continue to make more. Episode 10, since I'm having this time to get things together, I'm probably going to start doing game modes. So yeah, episode 10 I'm going to be showing off game modes. Um, yeah. Don't really know which ones for sure. There are multiple game modes for the Division 2. I guess, this is going to be a different Y Shot Division 2. Screw it. This one won't have content, the video game in it. But, anyways, like, for you PvPers, there's the Dark Zone, where you and your 4-man squad can just run in, get some loot, and there's also Dark Zone exclusive loot that you can get, such as the Pestilence, my favorite LMG. They brought the raid exclusive to the Dark Zone, but I will admit, I believe if my memory serves me right, there's a 0.01% chance of getting it. But again, that's because it's supposed to be raid exclusive, but they made it easier to get, or just so everyone can get it. I personally like it because despite there are multiple raid clans, I haven't been able to have a raid clan help me. But again, that's why I'm glad they brought that raid exclusive into the Dark Zone, because I have a higher chance of getting my squad into the Dark Zone than getting 8 people to help me out. But another reason why I should play is Descent. Descent, in my honest opinion, is a game mode for when you still want to play Division 2, but you're bored. You don't know what to do. You don't have anything you need to farm. And it's also that one game mode you usually see Phil and I on playing, That's all we pretty much run. Unless there's a new season where there's new gear or, this manhunt, which I'll probably be playing, by the time you see this video, might be on it or whatnot. But yeah. So, yeah. That was I'm trying to think off the dome. I just thought of doing this off the top. What are some other reasons? So for another game mode for you PvPers, is Conflict. It's 4v4, so you and your 4-man squad, you can make builds, go in, and you guys will have a certain amount of time, obviously like any PvP game mode, to get kills. There is also objective-based game modes as well, not just straight killing other players, but I mean, tis what tis. Uh, let's see, there's also the Summit. The Summit can be fun if you're patient enough to do it, as it's 100 floors. I only say that because myself and Phil, because we used to play it originally when it first came out. We're used to grinding the 100 floors. We don't do all the 100 floors. We're just used to that mentality. But now, like, the weekly challenge for doing the summon is just 15 floors on any difficulty, and you'll get an exotic cache, and I believe a named item cache. I'll actually just load up the game right now, just to make sure these facts are straight. But yeah, so again, I apologize. There's no official why you should try Division 2, but don't stop watching the videos. You can still take them from if you've had any friends you might know think about playing the game, because there's more content coming. If you watch any of the bigger Division 2 content creators, they've already pointed out that there's more DLCs coming, and I'm happy about it, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so for right now, if you love my content, unfortunately, you're gonna have to be following me on Twitch just to see it as regularly, or you can just keep watching the content on here if you're not that committed, which is fine. You might just be one of those people that just pop by to watch one of my videos from time to time because you find it interesting. But if you still want to keep up, talk to me on stream. Twitch is the place to go. I'll see what I can do. Also, just because it's coming out later this month, Grounded 2, Sandwich Man and I are going to be running that eventually. So yeah, but we're gonna try and get New Game Plus by the time Grounded 2 comes out. As some of you might know if you've been watching the stream, we've been prepping for the Java-matic, because to get a New Game Plus, we just gotta defeat the Java-matic. We just gotta complete the Java-matic. But Demon, he wants to take on the Infected Broodmother, so that's going to be an interesting take. But anywho, yeah. Oh yeah, Division 2, just loading it up. In all honesty, yeah, I'm probably going to grind some Division 2 for a bit. Freaking probably start up stream later on, or depending when you watch this video. I'll have my Twitch link in I'll have my Twitch link in the description. So yeah, right now I'm just going to be streaming, unfortunately. But either way, streaming for me will increase my Twitch audience, I believe, because for me it's a big deal anyways. I'm already sitting at 2 average viewers for, like, yesterday was 3 days in a row now. So I've noticed that, and I personally like it. To big streamers that might be not a lot, but to me, like, 2 consecutive people coming back watching my stuff, that's pretty awesome. And then when you get the end of the stream results, it turns out that it wasn't 2, just there were some people rotating out to the point where 2 people were consistently in the chat, which is awesome. So yeah, anyways, hang on, it's the reanimated event right here. This is what I mean. Zombies, they have this reanimated global event. Can I open it up? I should be able to open it up. Events timeline. Reanimated, open, activate. Let's activate this. Reanimated, it's a global event. Here's another reason why I should try it. It kind of changes the world stats in the game, but it changes the world stats so that when you down an enemy, they'll come back to life. And it was a collaboration with Resident Evil a couple years back, so there's a little bit of a zombies aspect to this game, I'm not gonna lie, and I personally like it. So, but that's just me. So if you have that zombie side, Division 2 have a zombie side, kind of, from time to time it does, just a little bit, I personally like it. I understand it's not like, Walking Dead zombies or your traditional zombies, but either way, it's something that I personally love. But yeah, yeah, that's all I'm gonna think of name off right now, because I'm just gonna be wasting time. Either way, your continued support will be appreciated, 100%. Because I'm gonna be over on Twitch streaming. I'm gonna have this page still going, because I can edit clips from Twitch, so I can still upload clips. So I guess for now I'm gonna be focusing more on clips. So I'm gonna have to comb through footage and any, just do what other Twitch streamers do. Any of their funny moments. If there's any funny moments that I think that are funny, there's gonna be more clips for a bit. So yeah, I might even go through some of my replay series and just start getting clips from there, just so in that way. Yeah, just looking back, my page has a good amount of content for where I'm at right now, so I'm not too worried about this pause. Even like I've been saying it recently because I heard it on the Shits and Gigs podcast. Shout out to them. But one of their guests, I forgot his name. My apologies. Um, but the setback just gives you more time for a better comeback, or however it is. But that's how I'm looking at it. So yeah, the setback right now is going to give me a better time for a comeback. So yeah, I'm hoping by the time everything's fixed, I'll be able to release better quality content, and I'm hoping to get like not dual streaming, but like how streamers can stream from like Twitch and TikTok at the same time, or Twitch and YouTube or something like that. Because I want to start getting that, but I need to start tinkering around in my Streamlabs. I downloaded Streamlabs, but again, I don't have the hardware to start doing it properly. But either way, your continued support is appreciated. So if you know somebody that likes Fable, Tom Clancy's The Division 2, or any of the games that I've clipped or made highlights of, just toss them my channel. Oh, check this guy out. He's new to making. It's appreciated. Or even if you've been curious about any of the stuff that I've been posting, check it out. Support the content. We all well, where we all got different lives and whatnot, but just a quick 5 minutes. You don't even gotta watch the whole video because what I like about YouTube is it shows me how the rhythm falls, or I guess for you guys it's gonna have to be like this. But either way, your support is greatly appreciated. I've made the announcement on my Instagram story already and whatnot, and so I think I'll even make a post about it and whatnot. But yeah. So yeah, for now, yeah, this is I guess the state of my page for now. I got videos, got content, so I'm not mad. If I was a struggling content creator who didn't know what to make content about, then yeah, I'll probably be stressed. But as this is something that's not new, I'm used to this now. It is what it is. Setbacks happen, and so I'm just looking at it as a test. So you know what? This gives me even a chance to dip into my training bag more for strongman training. I can just stream for a couple hours, then do some training and do some proper maybe food prep or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna be trying focusing on more. Maybe I'll try to upload some like fitness shorts or something. I don't really know. We'll see how it goes. Because I've been only training with a sandbag, so I've been thinking about just making like a little at-home 100-pound sandbag at-home routine just for some people who are, because even if you can't afford to buy a professional sandbag, you can make one just for cheap. Just go to the beach, get some sand, find like a really thick fabric, and just wear some clothes that are going to get dirty, right? But yeah. Alright, I'm just sitting here freaking wasting time here. My agent's getting. I'm gonna play some Division 2 for a bit, then probably stream Grounded later or something else. I don't really know. Your support is appreciated. Thank you very much. For anyone who subscribed because you like the content, I thank you. I'll ask you to share it. If you're part of any, like as an example, I'm part of a couple Fable groups, Division groups, stuff like that. So if you're part of any of those Facebook groups, share it in there. Like, oh, you're just content creator, and even though maybe we're in the same group, and even though I've shared it because if someone else is sharing it, I mean that'll to me that'll grab traction. Even if you yourself haven't necessarily watched it or something, being curious about it, if you can understand that, oh, this can appeal to an audience, maybe some of my friends will, share them the first episode or the playlist or something. I don't know. But yeah. So again, okay, I'm just yapping. So anyways, have a good one. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you for subscriptions. Again, if you want to see up-to-date content, the best I can say is follow me on Twitch and If not, I'll just be doing clips from now on for a bit until this computer issue is resolved. All right. Thank you, everyone. SGO Blade out.